Hey Mac fam. I was actually talking to a friend. So shout out to you, you know who you are. It's Nicholas. So, hey Nicholas, thank you so much for what you said. He said something that really stuck with me, and he was like, does scoliosis prevent you from enjoying life or prevent you from doing the thing that you love? And I have to be honest, yeah, it's miserable having it. Whew, I don't want to get emotional just talking about it. But I also saw a comment saying that it's good that I'm being honest. And it is hard to talk about these things. I just feel so embarrassed and so ashamed to talk about it. It's hard. It's hard to talk about these things, especially for me. I don't like talking about these things, but sometimes you have to. And Nicholas was even saying, like, if you think the surgery would help you, like, live a better life, enjoy your life, he's like, I would just go for it, the surgery. And my brother even said too, going for it. So I'm just like, yeah, maybe, but I'm just still like, I don't know. So I still have a long ways to go with it. But I just even know too, as I get older, like when I'm 60 or 70, I want to be alive. I don't want my scoliosis to kill me. I don't want it to be because it fails my heart, or it messes with my heart, or I have a heart attack, or it can give me a hard time breathing, because if I get older and it gets worse, I'm sure I'm gonna have a difficult time with it. Surgery is scary, but also not having it also does scare me for my future. And if I'm miserable and I hate it and it makes me feel insecure, then surgery might be the best option, but I don't know just yet. And that's okay. I don't have to know yet. So thank you. Also, shout out to Rochelle. She was the one that left that comment. It's good to see me being honest, and I do need to be honest, and I need to be honest with my dad and my mom. They're like, hey honey, how does your back feel today? How is your pain? If I am in pain, if I'm miserable, I need to tell them that I hate this, I don't like it, the pain is really bad. So anyway, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below if you have not already. Always keep your head up, and I will see you guys next time. Love you all. Bye. Hey Mac fam. So it is like 79 degrees out here and like partly cloudy. It's very hot. Oh, there's like bees and stuff out here. So but it's hot. Like, first my phone was saying 63 degrees, and I was like, what? It's like, it's not, no, 63 degrees today. And then it changed to, it's just very windy out here too, but just look, it's just so beautiful. So it's just a nice day. I was like, I just need to come in the shade. It's hot. Yep, I'm wearing a dress, and we did actually get out of church. It is Sunday today. So, that was good, just to go to church, just kind of what, kind of the decision I've been kind of having to make, and, just thinking about it and stuff, and, praying about it and talking to God. I need to do that. But just something else. It's just like when I get older, and let's say I have kids or grandkids, I want to be able to be around for them, and I don't want the reason for my death to be because of my scoliosis. And, because I know if it does get worse, it can cause some like severe health issues, or have some severe health problems, like I think with your heart or with your breathing. And when I'm 60 or 70, I want to be around. I want to be around for like as long as I can, of course. So just that, and then just my brother and my friend Nicholas. Shout out to you guys. They just both are thinking, yeah, you should just have the surgery. You know, I think I had shared this in the video, but just something that my friend Nicholas did say, that, you know, if you're having scoliosis, like it's not the best life, or the pain's really bad, or, you know, you're not enjoying your life having it, you know, you're not living your best life with it, then he's like, I would just go for it, you know, the surgery. And my brother was like, if I were you, I would have it, because he's like, if you're 60 or 70 and it gets worse, you know, there's really nothing you could do. I mean, I think you could, but it's like, the doctors would probably be like, you know, you're 60 or 70, you know, you're older, and, you know, if I have kids or grandkids, I don't want them to be worried about it, you know, or concerned. And I just know too that it is genetic, so if I did have kids one day, I would give it to them. And it's like, I can't beat myself up over it. You know, it's like, if they get it and get diagnosed with it, that's okay. You know, we would figure it out. So yeah, and just, you know, like some other YouTubers, you know, there's a channel called Gardner Quad Squad, and Ashley Gardner actually does have scoliosis, because she took her daughters to a doctor's appointment, and the doctors was having the girls bend over, and she was like, that the doctor is checking if they have scoliosis, because I actually have it. So I was like, well, that's cool, and she should really do a video about that one day, just talking about it, if she still has it, if she's living with it, or if she had the surgery. But yeah, so many people have it, and just the research that I've done, there was this one girl that I found, and it was kind of recent. It was like 2018, so kind of was recent, I think, what she had, probably about 6 months ago or something. And she's doing good today, but just she like showed like her going to the hospital, like she vlogged it. She had someone vlog her waking up from anesthesia, so that was funny. A lot of people on anesthesia, it's just so funny, or a lot of times you're just tired, you know, because you just have all those drugs and stuff, or, you know, all the medicine that they give you. And then she just kind of talked about her day, and how she was feeling. Like, she said she was a little sore, but she was doing good. And so yeah, so I was like, well, that's good. And there was also this one day where I was like watching this show, and I think it was Girl Meets World, and this mom had to make a decision, I think, to move somewhere or not. And she told her family, she was like, don't try to like change my decision. They're like, we're gonna support you no matter what. And so I think that's, you know, good, like with anyone. Like, if you you know, if there's a decision, you need to tell your family or friends, like, this is my decision. Don't try to change it. Don't try to persuade me to, you know, change it, you know. And I think that's just good to have people support. Yeah. So, and I know I got mine from my dad, you know, because it's genetic. And, well, I think I did. And then my brother has it as well. And I'm like, I'm wondering how my dad got it and my brother. But my brother got it probably because it was genetic. And I think same thing too. But that's exactly what the doctor said. He's like, if you had kids of your own, it's genetic. You know, they could get it. And I was like, okay. So yeah. Maybe I need to ask my dad about that. Like, how'd you get yours? But yeah, but also just the doctor, I like him. His name is Dr. Dow. It's just been really great working with him, and my mom likes him as well. And I would just feel comfortable if he did it. I know this is a decision though I need to talk about though with my mom and my dad. But I would definitely feel comfortable if he did it. I would like trust him 100%. And just the hospital too, MUSC in South Carolina. That's the best hospital. It's the #1 hospital in South Carolina. And I think when you're making a decision like this, okay, you have to think about the hospitals. Is it the #1? Of course, because you want the best care. I get that, you know, whatever surgery or whatever you're having done, you want the best care. But then also you want the best surgeons. And I think I had even told my mom, I was like, I would definitely trust him. you know, to do the surgery. I would trust him, like I trust him with my back, and like I trust him with my life, you know, like I would trust him. And my mom was even saying too, like, yeah, like, what did she say? She said that, yeah, like I would 100% trust him too to do the surgery and, you know, on you. And so yeah, so that's good that, you know, we are on the same page about that. Yeah, but, you know, because I know next month I have spring break, and I'm like, well, that's kind of a shorter time, but I will definitely keep you guys updated on this too. But we actually might be moving in July. So we're gonna move here and we're gonna go somewhere else. My mom is actually a pastor, and so we've been living here now, I think, for like 3 years. And and you know, she doesn't get to choose where we move. I think her bishop or her boss gets to, you know, he chooses where she moves to. And so I think we are planning on moving in July. So it's like, well, if I do want Dr. Dow to do it, the surgery, and if that's my decision, probably best would be doing it in June. So then in July, if we move, I can just take it easy, because I know I'm gonna have to take it easy for about 6 months. But again, thank you guys for listening. I know this is a conversation though I need to have with my dad and my mom. We all need to talk about it and be like, okay, you know, what do we want to do? And just decide as well. But I also was like, I just need to get this off my chest and just talk to you guys. But yeah, it's not fun having scoliosis. It really is a pain. It hurts. I'm insecure about it. I don't like it, but I don't think anybody else likes it. But just seeing all these great stories of people that have gone through it, and yeah, you're gonna be sore, but I know me personally, I would feel so much better having it fixed than having to get older and it get worse. You know what I mean? And the pain get worse. And so, but a plus from the surgery would be, yeah, I would get taller. And hey, I would actually like to get a little taller, because the doctor said I'm not growing anymore. Where I was like, what? He's like, yeah, you're not growing anymore. And I was like, oh, dang it. That's okay. But if it can make me a little taller, that would be a plus. But you know, also too, I'm gonna like remember it, because I'm gonna have a scar on my back. And I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, I remember, you know what that was from? That was from my surgery. And just, I had also seen something one day, I think someone that was having the surgery, and it was saying that if you're scared, that means it's okay to be scared. You're about to do something really, really brave. And I was like, that's so true. Like in life, if you're doing things that scare you, that means you're about to do something that's really, really brave. And yeah, it does scare me, and I know it scares my dad too, but hopefully he and other people will tell me like, oh honey, or oh, we're so proud of you, and you did, you know, this was so brave of you, and just so glad that you're recovering well, or this or that. So yeah, but it is just a beautiful day out here. And I understand there are really good hospitals everywhere as well, but you know, I just really do like MUSC. I mean, I even go to MUSC Health for my therapist. I go and talk with her every Monday at 11. So I'm actually going to her tomorrow, because it's Sunday today. And then I also have been meeting with my doctor as well that prescribes my anxiety and depression medicine. And it's just the same office, MUSC Health. So I was like, well, that's cool. So they have like an office for that, for therapy and, you know, anxiety and depression and mental health. And then they have like orthopedic offices, and they have the hospital. And so, so yeah, and I've even seen pictures of it. It actually is really pretty, the hospital. Or I think it's like glass or something. But just pictures that I've seen, it is really pretty. But yeah, so anyway, it is a beautiful day out here. I don't know if you can hear the birds chirping. Just nature. Oh, and the trees are blowing. It's a very windy day out here today, but I hope you guys all have a great rest of your Sunday, and thanks for listening. I didn't know what that was. But anyway, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below if you have not already. Always keep your head up, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good week, guys. Mwah! Love you all. Bye. Hey guys, so I also have some friends that have scoliosis as well, but it's not as bad as I have it or other people have it. But just know too that if you have it, or if you got it from a parent or something, because I have heard it is genetic. You can't beat yourself up, up over it, and you can't beat yourself up, over it. And I hope my dad doesn't, because it's not your fault. It just happens. And, that's just what I was saying, too, that if I had kids and they got it, it's like I can't beat myself up over it. It just happened. And we'll figure it out, So, yeah. But anyway, I love you all. And I already ended the video. So, bye, guys.